didn't know that love could be too much for someone. Not toxic, not wrong, not demanding, just too overwhelming for their heart. And I didn't know my love could overwhelm a man who only knew how to love in teaspoons. She met him on a quiet Sunday evening. You know those evenings where the sun looks tired and the breeze smells like roasted corn from the roadside? That was the day her life shifted, even though she didn't know it yet. His name was Daniel. Soft voice, soft smile, soft presence. The kind of man who looked like comfort but lived inside his own small emotional room. She, on the other hand, was a river. Warm, full, deep. She loved with all the corners of her soul. The kind of love that remembered your mother's birthday, your favourite childhood snack. The things that scared you, the things that healed you. From the beginning, her heart ran toward him. And his heart walked. Not because he was wicked, not because he didn't want her, but because his capacity was small and hers was ocean-sized. Still, she gave. When he forgot to call, she told herself, "He's busy." When he cancelled plans, she whispered, "At least he tried." When he didn't ask about her day, she filled the silence with hope. And he noticed her giving. He appreciated it, but in the little ways he knew how. A short text, "Thanks," a quiet smile when she held his hand, a nod when she cooked for him. Little crumbs of affection that meant the world to her because she believed one day he would match her. One evening she invited him for dinner. She spent hours preparing. Jollof simmering, chicken grilling, candles lit, soft music humming like a heartbeat. He walked in and said,
"Ah, you tried."
That was it. She laughed softly and said, "I wanted tonight to feel special." He sat, ate, nodded and said,
"The salt is slightly much."
"No thank you. No, this is beautiful." No warmth to match the warmth she poured. Still, she loved him. It happened during a simple conversation. She said, "I wish you would talk to me more, open up more." And he said calmly,
"This is all I have. This is how I love."
Not angry, not defensive, just honest. But the honesty cut deeper than any insult because she suddenly realized she had been asking an orange to taste like a mango. He wasn't withholding love. He simply didn't have more to give. One evening she arrived at his place unexpectedly, not to spy, not to accuse, but because she missed him and wanted to surprise him. She found him sitting on the floor, sorting old CDs, humming quietly. Nothing dramatic, nothing suspicious, just small, simple, contained. She sat beside him and whispered, "Do you ever feel like you could lose me?" He looked at her, eyes gentle but steady, and said,
"Yes, but I don't know how to hold you the way you want to be held."
And that was the moment she understood. He wasn't rejecting her. He wasn't playing her. He wasn't confused. He was limited, emotionally limited. And she had been loving him with a fullness he didn't have space for. One rainy evening after he forgot their courtship anniversary, she sat alone in her room, listening to the rain beat against the window like a warning. Her heart whispered, "Love is not begging someone to grow bigger for you." And for the first time, she listened. She didn't walk away in anger. She didn't fight. She didn't shout. She simply realized feeling unwanted isn't always rejection. Sometimes it's mismatch. She called him and said softly, "You're not a bad man. You just love in small ways. And I love in a way that needs room to breathe," he said.
"I wish I could be more for you."
She smiled through the ache in her chest. "I know. And that's why I'm leaving before your limitations become wounds for both of us. And she meant it, not as punishment, but as protection of her heart and his. In the end, I realized something I wish someone had told me earlier. You can love someone deeply and still not fit their emotional rhythm. You can give your whole heart and still not reach the parts of them that stay locked. And sometimes the most painful truth is this: a mismatch isn't a villain. It's just two hearts breathing at different depths. So I didn't leave angry, I didn't leave wounded, I simply left with understanding. Because love should not feel like you are stretching yourself thin just to meet someone at the shallow end of what they can offer. Some people are good, but they are not good for you, and that is a lesson every woman must learn before her heart becomes something she no longer recognizes. So, my dear married sisters, a mismatch in marriage doesn't always mean someone is wrong. It means both partners must learn each other's emotional language. Don't shrink your heart because your husband loves differently. Don't judge him by your depth either. Instead of leaving, grow understanding, teach each other, meet in the middle. My single sisters, emotional compatibility is not luxury. Observe his depth and your needs. Not every soft man is emotionally available. Choose someone whose heart speaks your volume. Dear parents, teach your children about emotional capacity early. Some people are deep wells, some are shallow streams. Both are fine, but pairing a deep well with a shallow stream leads to drought. Teach them to choose wisely. Teach them to understand themselves. Our husbands. Your wife's emotional needs are not too much. They are a roadmap into her heart. Don't compare her depth to your comfort. Grow with her. Meet her halfway. Become the man who makes her feel emotionally safe. In life, love shouldn't feel like carrying a heavy load by yourself. As the elders say, water will always find its level. May your heart find the one that matches its depth. If this story touched you, tell me what part spoke to your heart. I'm listening. Don't forget to come back, same time next week, for another healing story. Subscribe for more warm, reflective tales from the heart.